To do without those, yeah. Let me know when you're good.
I'm ready when you are.
You're rolling? Okay. All right, Scooby, just talk to me a little bit about being here back in Arizona. Now you spent some time in the Cardinals organization and about being here at minicamp.
Yeah, I mean, I got here in late December, kind of a fast turnaround, went from being on the practice squad to playing on all the special teams, and then yeah, it feels good to be here. It feels good to be back in Arizona. Arizona feels homey, and it feels good just to have that off season under my belt a little bit, so I can learn the defense a little more and get comfortable and know how things work and just kind of feel my way.
How has minicamp gone so far for you, do you think?
It's gone really well. I mean, I learned the playbook a lot, got a lot of reps, and I just got to keep building off what I've built up this far in training camp.
What's the transition been like to special teams? I know you said you haven't played that in a very long time and focused on defensive assignments, but the transition to special teams, what has that been like for you?
Yeah, well, because my rookie year, I mean, I was a 7th round pick, and usually 7th round picks don't really get on the field too fast. They got to earn their keep on special teams, and that was probably the biggest thing that was foreign to me, and kind of had to learn that as I went. So I mean, but I'm starting to pick it up a lot more.
What has it been like so far the last few weeks or so, learning and playing with newly drafted Hassan Reddick and behind Carlos Dansby? What sort of things have they taught you and maybe you've taught them?
Yeah, I mean, I've learned a lot. I mean, there's a lot of, our linebacker group has a lot of great players in it, so I think kind of pick and choose what you want like from each player and just kind of morph into your own and just see what they like to do and see what you do and kind of make yourself the best player possible.
You mentioned that Arizona feels homey to you being back here, but back in December when you got the call, can you take me back to that moment when you realized, hey, I got an opportunity to come back home and, well, not home necessarily, but play back in Arizona?
Yeah, I mean, during the drafts, I was on the phone with Coach Ahrens, and that was kind of I was like, I'm going undrafted, this and that, but I'm going back to Arizona. So I was happy, I was excited and stuff. And literally 2 seconds later, Sashi Brown called me, the GM of the Browns, and hey, we just drafted you. I was like, so going to Cleveland. But then I think it was like late December. I actually got out of a yoga class, and my phone was like left in the cubby outside, and I had like a couple missed phone calls from my agent and then a couple of Arizona numbers. I was like, I don't know who this is. And then I called my agent at the time, Drew Rosenhaus, and told me that the Cardinals picked me up. So then packed my duffel bag and I was off. It was crazy. I mean, I think I got the call like 9:30 at night and my flight was at 5:30 in the morning. Yeah, I don't even think I went to sleep. I think I stayed up and just packed and went. So it was cool. I mean, Coach Ahrens, I mean, he's one of the best coaches in the league. I respect him a ton. And just being here and being in this organization, I mean, they're a top 10 defense every year, and it's good to be around those guys and just to see what they do and try to be part of that.
What have you learned working under Bruce Arians? Obviously, he is one of the best coaches in the league, but what do you like about working with him in this system?
Just you got to be a dog. I mean, I think that's what I kind of pride myself on, just kind of doing that, being that aggressive guy, going out there and going to make plays, and that's what they like here is guys who go make plays, and that's what I want to do here.
A lot of times OTAs and minicamps are an opportunity for guys in a position like you to really showcase your talent, but more so than that, it's about your intangibles and some things that you don't have on the field. What do you think about your intangibles off the field, and are you showing that to the coaches and the coaching staff here on the Cardinals?
I mean, I think my biggest intangible is probably my effort, my motor, just being able to play harder and longer than most guys. And I think that goes back to my conditioning and the way I train. But, yeah. Excuse me? I mean, my head was spinning a little bit here and there, but I think once I hammer down that playbook and get that down where I don't have to think about it, I'll be playing that much faster and it'll be exciting.
So now that today is the last day of camp for a while, what are you going to do now?
Probably going to start training. Probably going to take a couple days off, and then I'm probably going to start training back up Monday. And then I'll be out here in Phoenix, so I'll be doing that.
You find yourself in Tucson at all?
Yeah, I'll probably be down there a couple times. I mean, I have a great relationship with the strength coaches down there, and I was actually down there all last semester taking classes. So I mean, he got me to the point where I was in great shape, ready to go for OTAs and stuff. So now, I'll for sure get down to Tucson.
What would it mean to you to make the team?
I mean, I just gotta. I mean,